like the chair situation, or my recent thoughts. Boy, I really hope a helicopter doesn't show up right now. Oh, son of a... AAA is part 4 of Uncharted 2. And I got stuff to tell you all about. Like, actually, did we talk about this yet? My chair. I got a new chair. See it? Maybe you'll see it. Maybe I do this. See the little perforations in it? I could have sworn I maybe mentioned this, but I don't think I did. You remember a while ago I tweeted a picture where my old chair, like a piece of it, just like fell out. And I specifically tweeted something along the lines of, how the fuck does a chair break like this? Because it broke out so perfectly, and it's like, how did it do that? So basically, unsurprisingly, that compromised the integrity of that chair. And one time, my girlfriend was laying in bed, and I'm just like leaning in the chair, and then I just fucking fall right out of the goddamn chair because it just like snaps like right off, like it just gives in, right? And so I'm just sitting there. And this is kind of goes back to what I was saying when I said I was having problems with editing Uncharted 2 with the cutscenes, and I was being pretty sadistic about how nothing was going right for me. That happened, a while ago with the chair thing. That was like one of the things that didn't go right for me. It's like, God, my fucking chair broke. Now I gotta buy a new goddamn chair. Like, because right now I'm really penny pinching. I'm really not trying to spend much money anymore right now. I'm trying to save up some cashola. I got expenses. I got things to do, things to buy. So I really didn't want to have to go out and buy a new goddamn chair. And, so I had to go out and do that. I had to go out and buy a new chair. And the thing is, too, I mean, I didn't really want to skimp out. It's like, I know I'm trying to save money, but if I'm going to replace the chair, then because the one I had before, I only had it for maybe a year. Really not that long at all, and it already kind of broke on me. So I was really kind of pissed about that. That's what made me think, all right, well, I don't want to spend money, but if I'm gonna replace the chair, I better get a nicer one. This one was like $220. So far, it feels incredibly durable, and that's actually the thing is I went for durability more. Ooh, Jesus fuck! I went for durability over comfortability. Obviously, I wanted it to feel good. Ooh, there's a treasure somewhere. Gotta shoot it down, probably. I don't care. I don't want it. Now, where this fucking guy? Jesus Christ. These guys always look like they're like gimps or something. You know what I'm saying? So I went for durability over comfortability. It's still, it's still comfy. The problem is it's not super comfy for, like, it doesn't recline back as much as my previous office chairs, which I guess is a good thing. You don't really want to get like lazy in it and stuff, but you can't really get back and really relax, I guess. And the back is really stiff. Like, it's cushioned, but the perforations on like the center of it don't really feel all that great. So I just hope it lasts long. Oh no, well, you know what? Bye. I just want it to last long, which I'm sure it will do. It's still comfortable. It's just not amazing, Like after extended periods of time, I'm okay with getting out of it. Which I think that's actually a good thing. You don't want to be stuck in it all the time. You want to be able to get out of the chair for once in a while, which is, I guess, is another one of my problems, which I really would like to try and like break the habit of, but I am such a homebody, it's to the point where I'm a room body. I barely leave this room. I'm never in my own living room. I'm, the only time I need to be in the kitchen is if I need food. There's just like... I'm so used to having everything I need in one room. And that includes, like, my animals, too. That's why I got most of my animals in here. I got my bed in the same room that I keep, like, all my computer desk, and then my whole my entertainment center is in my room, I mean, my living room, I got an entertainment sort of center, too, but it's just a 55-inch TV and a TV stand. You've seen my setup here. It's very nice. I've got a sound bar, the 4K television, backlit LEDs on the TV. all my games with my shelf right next to it. Like, I do it all in one sort of room. I would like to sort of be in a different situation where I'm not so constricted to one room, because then I just... What happens there is you get that fatigue that I was talking about. So when I sit in the same chair for so long on a day where I am home and just working on videos or playing a game or something, it gets a little too much for me, I feel. And I've been living that kind of lifestyle for a very long time. I'd like to sort of change that up. Maybe the next time, because I don't think I'm going to be at this current place too long. I hope I'm not, because ideally I'd like some of my money to go into something with equity. Oh, hey, there's a trophy right here. Marco Polo, which I already have.
Hey, check it out. Marco.
So I wouldn't like to rent forever. I'd like to get out of this somewhat soon, because this is a very cheap area for, in terms of real estate. So I'm not sure. I also always talk about moving out of state. I'd like to move to California too. I don't know if that's relatively soon on the horizon, but you know, I would like to change it up. There's a cutscene coming.
Well, here we are.
Now we just gotta find the right temple.
Well, that may be easier said than done.
No, tell me about it. Maybe we can... Oh, bingo. There it is.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
The one in the middle of all the gunfire and explosions.
Lucky us.
Nate, that's right where Lazarevich is camped. I was hoping we'd be headed in the opposite direction.
Well, desperate times, right?
Tarik has been spotted in Sector 18.
Oh, crap. Any chance this is Sector 19?
Sweep the city, find him, and take him out.
Son of a bitch. Alright, time to go.
Come on, Nate, let's get moving.
Oh, don't do that. Don't. No. Up, please. Up, please. Up, please. Oh my god, he's not going back up. Well, Chloe, gonna have to wait a second. Oh wait, I see a treasure right there. No, wait, no I don't. I'm stupid. Let's go. So those are some things that are happening. Like the chair situation. Or my recent thoughts. Boy, I really hope a helicopter doesn't show up right now. Oh, son of a... I shouldn't have said anything. That's what happens these days, you know? You say something and it turns out something happens. Actually, let me readjust my thing a little bit. I kind of lowered myself there. I'm sitting in a different position. I changed positions, if you will. Hey, guess what sucked on Brutal? Yeah, it was this part. It wasn't so bad though. At least there's a lot of good places of a lot of opportunity to, you know, get some cover. So I got another story to tell you, and it's regarding Pokemon Go. I don't know if people. It's weird because if I ever tweet about Pokemon, it seems like, and I understand it because you guys follow me because of PlayStation stuff. So whenever I talk about Pokemon, there's usually not that much interest in it. However, at least with Pokemon Go, it's something where I'm outside and shit. So anyway, here's a story. I'm only missing one. I've told you how I had got my Grimer. That was like one of the last few Pokemon I needed. The other Pokemon that I don't have is Chansey. Chanseys are not here. Don't live in California where they're apparently very abundant, or other areas. I don't know offhand what other areas are good for Chansey. We don't have any fucking Chanseys. I forget. I don't know what date this Let's Play is going to air, so it's definitely way irrelevant at this point. But just recently, the holiday event ended, and there's already Gen 2 at this point because they also announced that recently that Gen 2 is going to be rolling out soon. But anyway, the Valentine's Day event for Pokemon Go was an increased spawn of pink Pokemon. So Execute, Lickitung, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Porygon, Chansey. They announced this event and I was like, oh my god, yes, because technically Chansey was the last Kanto Pokemon I was missing. I don't have the regional Pokemon like Mr. Mime or Farfetch because I don't have money to travel. But my North American Kanto Dex was almost done. All I need is Chansey. So they announced this event. I'm thinking, great, perfect. Now I can get my Chansey. 4 or 5 days into the event, there's no Chansey to be found. And the research had turned up that they only increase the spawns for, you know, if they're in their current biome. So if you have Chanseys spawning where you live, there's going to be more Chanseys. If you don't have Chanseys where you live, there's no Chanseys still. So I was still fucked. And I was so mad because this was like really my only chance to get Chansey. No pun intended. And this part is so fucking epic, by the way. Can I just say that right now? We're not really talking a whole lot about Uncharted 2 in this part, but look at this fucking... Look at this crazy shit. Oof, that did not work out well. He's... And then just face plants and just fucking dead. Oh, man, that was not very good at all. Alright, back to story. So, I finally... and I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago, but I joined a Facebook group of local people that play the game still, and they're hardcore people, so I thought, you know, my best chance of getting a Chansey, these people would probably know where there is one within the area. And sure enough, there are some people posting on there telling people, you know, talking about where you might be able to find one in the recent area. Some are spawning in the central, like, plaza sort of area in Lancaster, New York. Another person said University of Buffalo, like North Campus, there's some Chansey, but the spawns are still pretty infrequent, and you can see a bunch of people posting in there talking about how, you know, they are looking and, oh, I couldn't find one, or, yeah, I just got lucky and found one. So it's like, I guess there is still like that chance, right? So I guess our area doesn't spawn Chansey, but the increased spawn brought it up just enough to the point where you could maybe get 1 or 2 an hour to spawn in a certain particular area. Anyway, it worked out to a point where I was really busy the last few days of the Valentines event, so I did not have any time to go out and play this game, just to go out and look for the area. And me and my girlfriend used to play the game. She stopped. That's fine. She's allowed to do whatever she wants, obviously. You know, she doesn't play the game anymore, so I don't want to be the guy that drags her along to shit that she doesn't want to do. But she was a good sport about it when we were together one night, because that's, I guess, another reason why I didn't have a whole lot of time, is because a lot of the time I was spending with her. And that's fine. But that's just means I didn't have any time to go out and do this. But she was a good sport one night and said, we'll go out to Lancaster, we'll check that out. Because at the time, it seemed like oh, Jesus, Drake, what are you doing, man? Cover. At the time, it seemed like Lancaster was a good spot. Like, Lancaster, I guess, was spawning the most. So we went out there. We were out there for maybe an hour. Sure enough, I'm not finding any of them. And I am using, like, a little scanner app, which some people construe as cheating. I don't really care, because it's already difficult enough as it is to get Pokemon in the game that you don't have. So I was using a scanner. And the scanner doesn't use Niantic servers. It uses a bunch of bot accounts that the app developer makes and places those bots so you can scan or whatever. So I'm scanning within a kilometer radius of me, and I can't. There's no Chansey. And for an hour, and we had dinner plans too. So it got to the point where she's just like, all right, can we go now because I want to eat? And so I'm like, fuck. Then we still had plans because it was Valentine's Day for one. Valentine's Day the 14th. The event ends on the 15th. So it's getting to the point now. It's getting down to the wire, right? Like, I don't have much time left to find this thing. And so we have our Valentine's Day. We have dinner. Everything's all well and good. She's got work in the morning the next day. So she goes to bed kind of early. And it's at her house. So I'm about to leave. It's like, maybe 2 in the morning at this point, and I think, alright, well, the event ends in, like, 8 hours or so, like, I'm pretty much screwed here unless I can try and, do something. So 2 in the morning, I go to University of Buffalo, the North Campus, like people said, and there's nothing crazy. This is the end of the story. I did find one at UB Campus. And it didn't even really take me that long either. I was there, like, I got there, I parked. Felt weird doing it because I don't go there. They got a bunch of dorms and shit, and I'm just some outsider who's creepily playing Pokemon Go, but Yeah. Jesus Christ. I wasn't there that long, and one popped up on the scanner, and I drove to it and got it. And since that one came up so fast, I thought I'd stick around, because it was double candy, and since Gen 2 is on the horizon, I need the candy to get Blissey. So I stayed around a little bit longer to see if another one would spawn. And by the end of the night, this guy's right fucking there, and he can't kill me because I'm playing on easy. So by the end of the night, I was able to get 3. They definitely were pretty infrequent, it turns out. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm fucking dying. Don't... Ah, fuck. Damn it. Yeah, the problem is I kept wasting the grenade launcher. Because when you shoot it twice or whatever, it starts to move already. Damn it. I should maybe pay attention to what I'm doing. Hello? Don't you move, you son of a bitch. Oh my god! So sorry, everyone. Fuck you. Fuck you too, man. What the hell, man? Come on, blow up. We're crying out loud. There we go. I'm gonna shave after this. For shizzle my nose with extra salt on the bizzle. I feel bad. Does the coughing like really suck on if you're listening on headphones? I have to imagine you're pretty annoyed. I'm really sorry. This was a bad time to record. Although I kind of had to record because I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time coming up, and I've been having this nightly coughing fit for this is night 3, so. As far as I know, it wasn't going away anytime soon, so I just kind of had to get some stuff ready and done. Now I'm doing some like internal burps from what I don't know. However, I have cheese fries in the refrigerator from Outback Steakhouse. We went to Outback Steakhouse. We ordered the sampler. The sampler comes with 3 appetizers, which is the bloomin' onion puddles, cheese fries, and then these like fried macaroni and cheese balls. And we ate it. It was great. It was all good, and it was gone. We finished it, and the waiter comes by with another one. He's like, "Hey, dude, they like made another one." Like, so I'm like, "Shit, give me it. Can we get it to go?" And he's like, "Yeah." He didn't say it like that. I'm just kind of making a funny persona for him. Kind of pizzazz up the story a little bit, you know, kind of make it seem a little bit more fun than it really was, but it really wasn't all that it wasn't really all that exciting. In fact, it was a little bit of an awkward interaction because I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to pay for it. Like, that's your initial reaction, right? Like, but then you got to figure, of course, he's not going to, like, assume that you want to get charged for it. It was a nice thing for him to do. Obviously, he got a good little tip.
Whoa! Hey, don't shoot!
Hey! Nate? What the hell are you doing here? Jeff, don't!
Wait, you know this guy?
Yeah. This is Drake.
Oh. Sorry.
So, what's your angle on all this misery? You gonna plunder a few temples, loot the museum?
It's nice to see you two. Suppose you're here for some noble crusade, right?
Actually, we're trailing a fugitive war criminal. Zoran Lazarevic, have you heard of him?
Isn't that NATO's job?
Well, they think that he's dead. Killed in some bombing raid.
Oh, and you're here to prove otherwise.
You know what? This guy's a real monster, Nate. We're talking torture, mutilation, mass executions. See, now he's plotting something new. But why out here? Why tear apart the city, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh. What? No. Tell me you don't have anything to do with this.
That's ridiculous.
There you are, Nate. I think I lost them.
Oh, whoa, whoa. It's all right, Chloe. They're journalists.
Oh. We need to keep moving if we want to stay one step ahead of Lazarevic, so...
Oh, man, Nate.
Hey, wait. Now, don't jump to conclusions, Elena.
I'm sorry. Am I sensing some history here?
Oh, Elena Fisher. Last year's model.
That's cute. Yeah. No. Glad you find this so funny.
Well, it's just I never figured you for the white bread picket fence type.
Hey, she's a lot tougher than she looks, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, what?
She broke your heart.
Oh, please.
She did,
Hey, you know
didn't
what?
she?
Maybe I broke hers.
Oh, yes, Casanova. We need to get moving.
Wait. They're coming with us.
Can't be serious.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I can't just ditch them in the middle of this mess.
They're only going to slow us down, and if we get
Chloe.
caught, if Lazarevic catches you and me together...
I'm not leaving them
You
behind.
don't always have to play the bloody hero, you know? Nate! Just dance with the one who brought you, all right?
Yeah, I get it. But they're still coming with us.
Well, we don't need saving, Nate.
Thank you.
You might want to rethink that.
Shit. Run!
Now we've got Elena. Sorry. Really, when you're going through Uncharted 2 for the first time, you're kind of wondering... It's kind of what you're, like, going for, right? Like, right when you start the game, you're like, alright, this, you know, Chloe chick's cool and everything, I'm really enjoying it, but you're like, where's Elena? What happened to Elena? Well, what's going on? You see that little scene, you're like, that doesn't tell me anything. What happened? I want to know. I want to know. That's how I played Uncharted 2 for the first time. Because Elena, you know, I mean, she's the one. You know she's the one. Like, Chloe's nice, but she's the new chick. You know the new chick's not going to be the chick. It's kind of a given. Pick nose, scratch body, getting all fidgety. Maybe that's the problem. Readjust, change positions. Dude, I remember this. I remember when this whole fucking section was a pain in the ass. It's like, oh, all right, we got that car. Now where do we? How do we get the other one? And admittedly, I don't know. I already don't remember how to get the other car, but it's somewhere over here. So help me out, Ellie. Oh, I'm sorry, Chloe. Oh, that's a lot more woman than Ellie was, let me tell you. In terms of maturity, mind you. Not necessarily toughness. We all know Ellie went through some shit. She was a tough girl. By the way, thoroughly excited for Last of Us 2. Because it's gotten to the point now where Naughty Dog has such a mounting reputation behind it. Although I will say, Uncharted 4 came out. Obviously, it was a fucking amazing, fantastic game. But it's almost like it was really overshadowed by the fact that other great games did come out that year. And I guess people like didn't want to give it the sort of recognition that it should get. But it's like, it's almost like, oh yeah, well it's Naughty Dog, of course it was going to be amazing. You know what I mean? Am I the only one that kind of gets that vibe? Because Uncharted 4 was so fucking good, and it just fired, I think, on every single cylinder. I know a lot of people would say the same, right? It was, and it had like those great nostalgic scenes, and it ended just the right way. Like, it was really good. But it's like, it's almost like people don't want to keep giving Naughty Dog that W over and over and over again, you know? Because then it would have, I feel like a lot of media outlets maybe would have felt pressured to do it. Or they just, you know, they want to give the limelight to somebody else at some point. You know, show like that the new IPs are, you know, really changing the game too or something. Not to devalue other releases that happened in 2016. Because absolutely, if a game won an award in 2016, it certainly deserved it. But it's just that, I don't know, I kind of get that vibe. Maybe it's just me. I don't have any grenades. You know, anything with a mounted turret was pretty bad on Brutal, because if you got even like one bullet from that thing, you were donezo. So these parts were always kind of really annoying too. Oh, I don't know why I picked that up. Especially since there was another guy over there. Don't focus on me, focus on them. Sometimes you can shoot them right through that thing. Although I'm not using the best weapon for that. Oh, is that a grenade? I need that. Oh, he's dead. Well, when did that happen? You know, I wanted to film 3 parts tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen because the coughing's getting really bad, and I don't want to keep making a really annoying commentary. Well, more annoying than I usually am. If I can be, you know, realistic. You know, you see a certain object and you just think, that's where I gotta go. That's what I gotta climb on.
Come on, this way.
Rats. Rats. Shh. Those people getting gunned down in their prime by a fucking military tank. Jesus. I'm gonna try and move away from that. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm gonna try and move away from the mic now when I do that. You know what I was thinking the other day? I gotta get Brandon over to play some games. You all love Brandon. Anytime a video comes out with Brandon in it, within the last year, I'd say, it's actually something that we already filmed a very long time ago, and it's just extra footage I had, or it's a new edit that I did with like previously used footage or something. I haven't filmed anything with him in a very long time, and I would love to do that. You all really enjoy Brandon. Whenever I play with Brandon, it's always like such a good time, you know? For me. I guess that's what it really is. I enjoy it more than anything else, because I'm always laughing my ass off at everything he says and everything he does. It's normally because I'm trying to introduce him to things that, you know, he's never seen or played or whatever, and I know like what's gonna happen. So I'm always that friend that's in the corner, like waiting for something to happen, just so I can see his response. That's usually how all of our videos go, but I do like that a lot. I know a lot of people did like that. I'd like to get him over to film more again. I would also like to get to film more with other people.
How about that, huh?
You brought us right to the doorstep.
So I'm guessing it's not a coincidence that we ended up here?
No, not exactly.
God, you're an ass. Okay, just what is it you're after anyway?
See that symbol up there? It's called the Chintamani stone.
Nate?
It's a massive raw sapphire. It's worth millions.
So let me get this straight. You're competing with a psychopathic war criminal for a mythological gemstone?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty stupid.
Yeah, thanks for the input, Jeff.
And it's supposedly in this temple.
Well, no, Stone itself isn't here.
Hey, look at that.
No?
No, it's in Shambhala.
Shambhala?
Nate,
Yeah, you know, Shangri-La.
can I have a word with you, darling? On second thought, perhaps we should continue this conversation inside.
Good idea. Come on. All right, we should be safe in here for now.
This just doesn't add up, Nate. Lazarevich can't be after the money. He doesn't need it. You're missing something.
Come on, we haven't got all day. You two stay here.
All right, promise me you'll stay put. We'll be right back.
Famous last words.
Yeah, you stay there while I solve this major puzzle.
You don't think they're a couple, do you?
No, what I was referring to is I want to record more videos with other people that I've had on. If you remember a while ago on Video Game Teacher, I also had Ryan on here. My friend Ryan, not myself. I only did 4 videos with him. We played God of War, Flower, Mirror's Edge, and Bioshock. He was really funny too. I'd like to have him on. I also have my other friend, who I've never actually had on this channel. I've always said I'd get her in a video or something, but it never happened. I gotta get my friend Kate over here. Have her play some games. And she's a very girly, doesn't play games at all kind of thing. I would love to like put her in PlayStation VR or something. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, so what we gotta do is we gotta move the statue pieces. I don't remember which ones, so let's just check real quick. Alright, so he's, so the top left one's gotta move, middle one's gotta move, bottom ones are obviously fine. Well, pretty much all 4 gotta move, don't they? Or no, not the top right one. But the middle right one should move too?
Gotta get up.
I don't know. We'll get up there. We'll figure it out. This ain't even really much of a puzzle. Except getting up there, I guess, because I don't remember the jumping point. I don't remember the climbing point for getting up there. I think it's, don't I have to blow something up for something to fall over? Yeah. Right here, maybe? Nope. That wasn't it. Right here? Right here.
Hang on, I'm gonna get a closer look at this.
That's all I needed to remember. I didn't know where the, climbing point is. It's funny, I just said, like, oh, you see something, you know right away what to do. Sometimes you don't know what to do right away. Sometimes it's not entirely obvious to you, and you do need to, sort of look at it a second. I'm pretty sure I do have to move this. I'm gonna move it. Oh, shit. Alright, I was thinking of the arms. I also took a screenshot for God knows why. No, that has to be up. Okay, I just fucked that. I thought he was gonna move the entire arm.
How's that look?
How am I supposed to know?
Okay, so then what do I actually have to move? Now that I know it's just the wrist ones. Wait, run that back. The top one. Okay, that one I definitely do have to touch. Now it's getting to the point where I'm not even talking and I'm wanting to cough. Oh, I was about to say, move it, dude. There we go. Okay, so that should be good. I'll go to the other side. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride. He's trying to hollers at me. And I don't want no scrub. Scrubs a guy that can't get no affection from me. Passenger side of his best friend's automobile. Oh, Jesus! Well, that's what fell down. Now, let's check again. And it looks like... oh, come on. Give me the actual view. Okay, so it's... kind of... what the fuck is going on? I'm assuming I gotta move this? It has to be down more, yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting in a really weird way. You could probably... maybe it's not cut off. You can see my knee right there. Oh boy, we're past the 30-minute mark, so we're almost done. As I said, we're going to be going to 45 minutes now.
I'll throw you a banana.
Ooh. That's got to really hurt, like, the rib cage, you know? That's got to hurt. Ooh.
What is it?
Purba dagger. We haven't talked about that. The Purba dagger.
It's a key.
The Uncharted 2 Collector's Edition that has the replica Purba dagger. That's like one of the rarest video game, like one of the rarest collector's editions of a game you can buy. It's worth a few grand, I think, now.
Do anything?
Alright, Chloe, wait for me. Damn, dude.
We've done it.
Well, technically I did it.
I hate that one friend that always just goes ahead and does it without you. It's like, can you not respect my fear of missing out? I don't want to wait on some weird shit that happened. Get out of the fucking way.
If you say so.
Mmm. It's kind of the point where I don't even want to talk because it's gonna induce a cough. It's getting worse. I'm done for the night after this. It's over. I'm throwing in the towel because I can't even say anything. Like, the demons inside me are just gonna come out, and not like coming out of the closet. Like, just they're gonna present themselves of like, hey, you need to cough, and we're gonna force you to do it right now, and at the expense of you, at the expense of people watching your video, at the expense of everybody's leisure. Because that's what those inner demons do to you. They don't care about anybody else's well-being. They certainly don't even care about their own agenda. They're just trying to cause misfortune, to be honest.
It's opening up down here.
Give me a boost. How do I get up there? In fact, why can I not do anything right now? There we go. Ooh. The first look at it. But nope. It's just too good to be true.
Oh, you have got to be
Come on. Could be worse, right? Okay, that's worse.
Now, if this isn't very Indiana Jones-esque, I don't know what is.
Spikes. I hate spikes.
Okay, what now? Think.
Shoot the ceiling.
Thought I needed a grenade, but I guess you just shoot it. Oh.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Sorry, light has been flashing before.
And then a door opens too. It's like, oh, you stopped you stopped us. Let's have a failsafe so you can at least get out. Or a non-failsafe, I guess. That's not protecting the original plan at all. Ooh, look at that. Sweet. Oh, look at that man on the floor. Chapter 9, Path of Light. Oh, we still have 5 more minutes we can do, though.
These lights must activate it somehow.
There we go. 'Cause that's something we gotta do. This is more of a puzzle than the last part.
You just have to bounce the light around the room.
Kind of have to bounce around lights and stuff. Around the room. Around the room, around the room, around the room, around the room. You know what I just started thinking of for no particular reason? Because this isn't really all that similar. Well, this isn't similar at all. I was thinking of, I don't know if it's...
1 down, 2 to go.
No, it is. It's Sly Cooper. I don't remember which Sly Cooper. I think it's just Sly 1.
I reckon I'm gonna have to climb.
I think it's one of the panicking levels where you walk in. There's a bunch of those monkeys on top of the those like totem poles, and they're just making that same noise over and over again with their poles, and they're like, thought of that for some reason. Don't know why. Also, I don't even know what just happened. I did not pay attention at all as I was telling something really stupid. Oh yeah, there we go. I gotta climb that. Come on, Ryan. Give some of your attention span here.
Let's get up here.
Alright guys, anything's climbable. Me and my girlfriend went to the playground last summer. Or a playground, I guess. And it had this pretty wicked, sick, nasty jungle gym. And I got on it. And all I could think of was like, oh, I'm Nathan Drake now. Like, because I was doing, I was holding onto like the ledges and stuff exactly how he was doing it. And I would leap to a new ledge just how he would do it. And I would make just the right noises too. And she's just like, oh my god, like, shut the fuck up. That's what happens when you put up with me. Just really dumb shit. I live and breathe PlayStation. Live and breathe. Gross. I'm a gross individual. Why do I keep burping? I have not drank literally no pop today. Soda for you people that don't call it that. I just wanted to grab this treasure. Just because it looked funny. But how did you know it looked like that? I didn't. Why am I down here? Why am I going down this?
There's more reflectors up here. Chloe! Yeah? Adjust the other reflector.
Oh.
Nice work.
Ooh. Teamwork.
Hold on.
This is pretty cool, though. I don't want to be that guy that says, like, oh, I wish I was in a cool ancient temple that did weird shit while my life was at stake. But I'm going to say it. Well, if my fucking body let me say it. But I'm going to say it. I would like to do that. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be nifty. There's a good little white person phrase. Nifty. That's literally only fucking white people. That's all we say is weird shit like that. Neato, nifty. I'll go there. I'll make a stereotype joke. I don't have a problem with poking fun at things. Nothing's off limits. Nothing's uncensored. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be a little pussy and bow down to some sort of overly sensitive standards. I'm not gonna do it.
One more blade to go.
I'm not gonna do it. Am I supposed to actually wait? Am I supposed to? Oh no, that one was just blocking the one from earlier. I'm supposed to keep climbing. Except now I can go over here. Oh, you know what I've been watching lately? I've been watching Hoarders. I've never watched it before. Never. But it's on Hulu. So I threw it on. Now I'm unbelievably disgusted with how some people let themselves get that way. Late to the party, I know. But still, it's just... How? How do you do that? Some people are like living in shit and piss. It's like, oh my god. What the fuck's wrong with you? I know. They're like, it's a disease. But like, is it? I mean, yeah, it's a disease, whatever, but like, still no excusing how it got there to begin with. It's a gradual thing, I guess. Something I
We just need to adjust
fail to understand. I fail to understand because I don't have that problem, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Good, that's it.
You gotta not hoard your shit. Gotta throw away your trash and your boozer schnitzels. Your what? Your boozer schnitzels? What's that? Well, you know. Look it up. It's nothing in particular. You're probably just gonna find schnitzel before you find anything else. Boozer. What was boozer? What sort of relevance does that have? None. Now, how does that still work when the third dagger part isn't even in there? You know. Kind of makes you think you can fucking stick anything in there and it's gonna work. Like, that can't be right. What's down there, you know? Like, what mechanism, like, reads it and then understands it and then... You know what I mean? Like... I think I'm gonna go in this guy's mouth in part... What is it? We're on part 4? Part 5, yeah. I'm gonna go in this guy's mouth in part 4. It's a sentence I never thought I'd say. But you find some amazing things on this channel, don't you? I'll see you on part 5.